Just had a long day at work, sitting at my desk, ready to walk home. Can't wait to boot up my phone on my boring stroll. Jump into some AR, goodness, see my little buddies. Gotta catch 'em all, keeping my soul alive. Just a wage slave by day, but a master at night. I log into my favorite app, see my Pikachu waving at me. What is that beside my best buddy? The Wayward update nobody asked for, hit with the ugly stick of, oh my god, what is that? Hey, hey, Pokemon Go, hack yourself. Now you can look as ugly in the game as you are in real life. Hey, you got no shape and your crotch is 2 feet long. What the hell is this pile of dung? I think I'll carve my eyes out with a knife. Standing looking at this new abomination, ready to toss my phone. There they go again, making dumb decisions. I just wanna catch my gosh dang Caterpie's been playing since 2016. But this might finally break my Pokemon spree. Hey, 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 Pokemon Go, hack yourself. Now you can look as ugly in the game as you are in real life. Hey, you got no shape and your crotch is 2 feet long. What the hell is this pile of dung? I think I'll carve my eyes out with a knife. Hey, hey, Pokemon Go, hack yourself. Now you can look as ugly in the game as you are in real life.
Only 9 years old, innocent eyes, watching stories unfold. Pokemon battles, adventure and pride, till the truth was twisted and my innocence died. Lost in translation, they twisted the truth. A rice ball to jelly, they shattered my youth. No more deception, I'll fight till the end. Against localizers, I'll never bend. They thought we ignored, but we saw through their lies, couldn't take it no more. Authentic voices silenced and betrayed. The changes can wash the essence away. Lost in translation, they twisted the truth. A rice bowl to jelly, they shattered my youth. No more deception, I'll fight till the end. Against localizers, I'll never bend. Thinking they reign, but they despise the anime domain. They think they have power, they think they know best, but the Disney for the odd reveals they're just pests. Rise up, the words aren't the same. Stand tall, stand firm, it's us they blame. They take away the blood, the meaning, the culture. Fuck the patriarchy, cries the lonely vulture. Lost in translation, they twisted the truth. A rice ball to jelly, they shattered my youth. No more deception, I'll fight till the end. Against localizers, I'll never bend. The battle is raging, but a hope beckons. AI is coming, translating in seconds. From 9 years old, the fire ignites. Against the lies, I stand and fight. a pick me, but I'd be fine if Senpai didn't notice me. A chef detective serving up cold facts, yes sir. Got the aggro management on my aggressors. No time for your culture vultures. Too busy looting up my favorite professors. Got that woo cringe like food, worshiping my waifu. Rather spend my time painting holo licking ice cream. Now we investigating an international crime scene. Rather simp on my sensei. All you crazy cat ladies getting in my way. Committing war crimes and rim worlds on the back burner. Now I gotta be a goddamn researcher. This timeline got a little wacky. Rather get a fancy isekai. Take me to the sky, wipe my mind, set me free. Be my slime girl queen, let me be man kissing yaoi dreams. I'm just a basement dwelling meme. Dwelling meme. I'm a shadow fax machine, spitting papers full of facts. Spread the word, got a normie husband who accepts my otaku. But online they all say literally who. Professional question asker at your surface. I read hentai for the plot, don't wanna deal with you. Catch my thread on X, censorship, my favorite subject. This timeline got a little wacky. Rather get a fancy isekai. Take me to the sky, wipe my mind, set me free. Get my slime girl queen, let me be man kissing yaoi dreams. I'm just a basement dwelling meme. Being told how to write, being told what to read, what to watch. Why are my imports feeling written? And in the USA, ain't none of this is what the characters say. Translate, screw your localization. Now I gotta put all these lies on display. Can't make my tier list, not when these scammers exist. This timeline got a little wacky. Rather get that fancy isekai. Take me to the sky, wipe my mind, set me free. Get my slime girl queen, let me be man kissing yaoi dreams. I'm just a basement dwelling meme. Pig, 2D pure, just try to catch them all. But losers built like blasters, got a super effective move. Snowflake your sensor, now Lara Croft's assets got removed. These people tanky companies can have a pretty protag. Give the gamers what they want, fan service approved. Jago Fizz is still the best. JRPG's not the West. Rather spend my time painting holo licking ice cream. Now we investigating an international crime scene. Rather simp on my sensei. All you crazy cat ladies getting in my way. Committing war crimes and rim worlds on the back burner. Now I gotta be a goddamn researcher. This timeline got a little wacky. Rather get a fancy isekai. Take me to the sky, wipe my mind, set me free. Get my slime girl queen, let me be man kissing yaoi dreams. I'm just a basement dwelling meme.
Yo, we got a birthday up in this chat. What's up? We're doing everything early today. My goodness. Happy birthday! Oh, why does your name have to be complicated? I'm too stupid for this. You know who you are. Happy birthday, everybody. It's everybody's in chat's birthday isms. Hello, hi, welcome to the HR basement. Do I look like there's color on the screen? I should really learn to check what I look like before I go live. Yeah, okay, sure, whatever. This is my face today, I guess. I look like I'm perpetually constipated today because I don't feel very good. So we'll see how far we make it. Happy birthday. Oh, it's Polish. Oh, you're Polish. Jak się masz, friend? Nostrovia on your special day. I don't remember how to say happy birthday. So now your name is even more confusing. Zork? There's a fucking in there. I swear I'm 50% Polish, by the way. I'm allowed to butcher my own language. It's fine. My mother never taught me the words of our people, so I am the only one on that side of the family who should be able to communicate with everybody, but I can't. So we all just get drunk anyway. There we go. Yeah, quite a few Polish people here. That makes me so happy. You look terrible. Doing good. Hell yeah. That's what I like to hear, you know? Let's keep it honest in chat. Don't ever tell me that I'm looking good when I'm not, because I know when I'm not. And if people tell me that I look good on a day where I don't, I do get upset with that. Poles rise up. Hell yeah. Gonna be on G&G gaming stream tonight? I don't know. There's actually a higher possibility that I won't be than I will be. I also haven't gotten the text about it. I think maybe they want to make sure that they can have more people win. And so when I play, obviously, you know, Beardo can't win as easily. So they got to do a little handicap to make Beardo feel, but I'm just kidding. I'm picking on him, and I shouldn't be. This is how you know I'm all kinds of silly today. What are the mighty topics for today's HR basement? That is a brilliant question. So today's basement conversation for the filing of the complaints and reporting upon people doing stupid things. We are doing a follow-up to my Dragon Age thread. I did not expect my ass to spark the debate of a golden standard of ass sliders. So that's kind of cool, I guess. We're actually in Elon Musk territory where he might see it or scroll by it. So that's cool. My only goal with that is so that way if he ever does respond to me, I could say, hello, fellow weeb, can I interest you in a conversation of censorship and what's happening in the gaming and entertainment industry because they're trying to destroy our hentai. And you feel like a man of culture, if you know what I mean. If you're into anime, you're into hentai. Come on, buddy. So, yeah, it'll be great. It'll be great. But today we're doing a follow-up on the Dragon Age thing. So we got up to 14,000 likes and almost whatever number this is. That's, oh, you can't see my mouse. Oh, that's strange. So I'm circling the 589,000 scroll bys. Oh, my goodness. For those who don't know about this post, this now mildly has been seen by everybody on gaming Twitter. What the hell is this? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, it just gets worse. All right. Well, we'll take a look at that too. Oh, my mouse is oh, it is. X-Files mouse. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a good day. So if I can't read things properly today, I apologize. Like I said, I'm not feeling well. And before we get into this, I would like to start this off with, as per my post, because I talk about things that get me excited, right? And so, of course, today is my 4-year wedding anniversary with my wonderful and beautiful husband. He's not feeling well either. We're going to go to dinner to the place that we go to every year, which is this really nice, super authentic German place. He's 100% German, by the way. He's not an American citizen. Is that a fucking spider in my corner? You goddamn oh my god, wait, there's stuff stuck in its web. Anyway, so today is my 4-year wedding anniversary. We've been together for 5-ish years now. Very, very cool, fun, and wonderful things. Very happy. And I told him not to buy me anything. And then he ended up buying me stuff because he's a sweetie. Look what he got me. Isn't this funny? He looked at it. I can't tell you what he said, but he was cackling to himself when he was scrolling through Amazon. And he goes, hey, I'm getting you something for our anniversary. Of course, this was the other night after we had our Pokemon card conversation. And I'm like, what the hell? Don't buy me anything. And so he bought me this. And it got me thinking. So this is actually very cute and funny, right? So this is called a positive potato. And it says, I may be a tiny potato, but I believe in you. Go do your thing. So this cute little like knitted thing, I can kind of see like the inside stuffing. That's not a point of contention or anything, but like you can kind of see through it. It's got little eyes and a mouth, right? Like this would be a very easy thing to make. The dude who made this is making bank. Like just this little stuffy, this little tiny thing. I don't know how much it was. I'm assuming it was under $15, obviously, because it's like one of those cute little tchotchke like decorations. But I'm like, this dude is making bank. This is adorable. This is so cute and goofy, but it's like the perfect little stocking stuffer. So if you ever want a side hustle, try to come up with something cute like this. Just positive potato. That's it. And it's a piece of paper here. And it says, I believe in you. Go do your thing. Those little positive affirmation things. My desk is full. I got pandas and bananas. I got dragon fruit, man. I got corn. Where's my little corn guy? I got a whole fucking food group on my desk. Right? It's wholesome. It's cute. Thank you so much, the Mystery 809, for the membership. I always fumble over these words. Congrats on the anniversary. Hope both of you recover soon. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But with all the pleasantries out of the way, bananas. Yes. Panda banana. It's got a little thing. And then I have my little one-piece charm on here. But yeah. You got spooters on the ceilings. Don't let Beardo see the corn guy or the banana, right? I know, he would. Thank you so much, Matthew Facci. Your name is ... and cutting off. Thank you so much for the Canadian 5. You have a better butt than the characters in the video game, Savvy. Isn't that crazy? That's insane to me. I've never had that before, but it's a thing. Thank you so much, 7 of 9. We are waifu for the membership. Spider charge, please don't. All right, look, I have we're still off topic. I had a traumatic experience. I actually filmed it. I have to edit it together because I have to take out a couple of gamer words. I do have a video of yesterday's, I think was it yesterday? Oh man, there was a big old spider right on my 50K Uranus special sign, and it was crawling around real quick, and my husband, he was playing Helldivers, so he could not come down to rectify the situation, so I had to use the vacuum, which you can't see behind me. It's over there. So that was a thing. It's actually quite a silly video because I'm just screaming the whole time, and then I gave myself a headache because I was screeching. So, you know, that's great. And then, of course, my husband, when he does come down, he's like, you know, when you vacuum them up, they're still alive, right? And I'm like, what are you talking about? I leave the vacuum on so that way they're swirling around and hope that they die of concussion. And he's like, well, a spider that big is probably still alive and it will just crawl out eventually. And so I just looked at him. I'm like, I'm not going to be able to stream on Monday. Why would you say this? I have to spend 5-7 days away from my desk again. What the fuck? Oh my God, that was at my computer last night in the dark and this asshole spider dropped down. Oh my God, I've had that happen before. I don't know. Fate has always been kind to me. They drop here or somehow before they're fully down, I just know to look up and I'm like, Jesus, gotta run away. Dude, I need a flamethrower. I need so much. I need some real home defense right now because I'm under invasions, man. Anyway, so back on topic. Today we're doing a follow-up with my Bigly thread. That's actually quite terrifying how many people have seen it, retweeted it, and all of that stuff. It actually, I don't personally like this kind of stuff. It freaks me out because it's like, yeah, it's forever. I stand by my words and my complaints, but like, it's forever. 14,000 people clicked the little like button. That's crazy. People have seen a picture of me candidly hugging my dog to compare my ass to a video game. That's insane to me. That's weird. I just want to draw shit and fade away into oblivion. The inevitable heat death of the universe does kind of assuage my anxiety around this, but you know, at the end of the day, it's like, holy fuck, that's a lot of people. Anyway, like fucking... the CEO of a company probably saw it. And I'm just like, what the fuck? You know, like people of all walks of life. Your dog is popular. I know, I actually love all of the comments about the dog. That made me very happy. But so if I go here, so obviously I've done 2 retweets of this individual here, Cosmic Drone. This is probably one of my favorite things that happened after that we talked about it because it's so absolutely asinine. Now, I would like to preface this conversation with Kotaku actually a few days ago, I guess either updated or wrote an article stating that even though it is a diverse character creator, it actually leaves a lot to be desired. Backsplash on the balls! Thank you so much for joining up with the membership. Please enjoy all of the wonderful emotes and the goodness there. Thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. Your dog got more booty than the video game avatars. That is true, too. She does have a very nice fluffy butt. Obviously, I was just fishing for compliments. That completely missed the point. But so Kotaku even said, hey, you know, I'm an overweight individual with massive titties and I didn't choose my body. But it's not about me. It's about all of my Black and Latina friends who all have large bodies as well and they can't be represented. So it's okay when Kotaku does it. And I'm assuming Cosmic Drone here would go over to the Kotaku article and also tell them this exactly, which honestly, I should just copy paste this and then post it under Kotaku and tell them, hey, this is what your people think of this. So shush, please stop. So anyway, so Kotaku made it, and I should actually collect all of the comments that I got from individuals who believe the same things they do from the inclusivity and the DEI crowd, because they told me, what were some of my favorites? Genuinely, I was told I'm not 108 pounds, that I should shut up and mod the game, that so you don't feel included because you can't replicate your bum one-to-one. What a way to reduce yourself to a pair of muscles. Again, this is from the inclusivity crowd. If we go over to the individuals, a profile obviously hits all the marks. All the marks, right? So like, this is inclusivity crowd 101 telling me that because I can't make my butt, that I've reduced myself to a pair of muscles. How do I put things so nicely? How do I put them nicely, chat? How do I do it? How do I prevent myself from saying the words that I want to say? We move on and see what I said, right? So I said what happened to body positivity. I thought everyone was supposed to be represented now in video games, as the whole point is marketing it as diverse and inclusive, which they did. What's inclusive about this if I can't even match my bum and hips? How do you think 99% of women who actually have butts and hips and breasts feel? So I asked about anatomy, right? About women, right? So obviously, if trans women are women, this includes trans women as well, correct? So all I've done is just made life easy. 99% of women. I am acknowledging that most people inherently have a larger body than me in some form, shape, or capacity, which is very true. I am of the minority of the world in terms of my body. My body is not necessarily healthy for my height. I'm okay with that. We're not talking about health right now. We're just talking about anatomy, because the individuals in charge of the character creator are trying to sell the character creator as inclusive. It's the worst character creator I've personally ever seen in my fucking life, and I've been playing character creator games since they were first a goddamn thing. So, what's inclusive about this? So Petra, with their infinite inclusive wisdom, says you can play the game with a cis character. Same way you can choose to play as a trans character. Both are represented. It is worth noting that top surgery is not a procedure exclusive to trans folk. Some women do it too, either for comfort or health issues. You dumb motherfucker. The first people to ever get those types of scars were people suffering from breast cancer. It is so wholly offensive to them to pull this shit. For another point of contention that this has reopened a wound of mine for is the fact that with The Sims 4, I think it was maybe only a year ago, that when they came out with the top surgery scars, they locked it behind the male form. You can actually find the inclusive crowd complaining about this, but even larger on the complaint scale were all of the women who wanted the mastectomy scars, because there are a lot of breast cancer survivors who actually play The Sims. They play a lot of cozy games like that. And to have that happen, and to know that the individual in charge of Dragon Age came from The Sims, and to know what they are, it kind of all makes a little bit of sense. So nobody brought up cis, trans. We're talking about anatomy, right? That's all. Who brought up sex and gender? You can also understand the argument is stupid, given most games with a character creator have figured that out somehow. That was because they also said from a development standpoint, it would be expensive to provide armor that would look good on every possible slider combination. This person has never played a video game in their life. Have you ever seen Ark? We don't even have to go that far back. Have you ever seen Ark? Black Desert? Have you fucking played a video game in your fucking life? This was so wholly offensive. And my only response to this was this, because for fucking obvious reasons. The individual then went on to post a very high IQ thing. Where was it? There was more high IQ shit. Hang on. Oh, fuck. I think, did they keep trying to respond here? Hang on. Where is it? Where the fuck is it? God damn it. All right, I have to go to the retweet. I hate navigating Twitter sometimes. Excuse that. All right, here it is. This is what I wanted. So down the pipeline of conversation, this was with somebody else. So you can play as those things from a development standpoint. So either the devs are absolutely horrible at their job and should stop making games, and the people above them can't make good choices and should also be searching for a new career, or they are fake inclusive, adding one option while eliminating diversity for the 99%. Petra decides to say the quiet part out loud. Inclusivity is about marginalized groups. White, skinny women are represented everywhere. So not only does Petra lack reading comprehension, but apparently the whole justification for this is that, well, you can't make your ass because you're represented everywhere. If I can't make my ass, how the fuck are American women supposed to make their ass? American women, the standard, by the way, is 5'4" and 170 pounds, which, by the way, is the exact measurements of a fucking Blastoise. So Blastoise cannot make their ass in the game. But thank fucking God that the white skinny bitch can't make her ass. Nobody else can make their ass. Thank fucking God, though, that you fucking can't, because you're represented everywhere. Damn, homie. Way to miss the fucking point entirely. Do you have any idea how many OnlyFans chicks are not gonna get included in this? How the fuck are they supposed to cosplay shit when the asses are too small? Every fucking chick on OnlyFans has a bigger ass than me. The Kotaku writers, there's one of them who spreads their asshole. How the fuck is she supposed to make her fucking bum? I know her ass is bigger than mine. My ass is tiny. It is small. It is insignificant. It is flaccid. It is not meant to be a standard. It is a bare minimum. We are talking about the lowest possible bar, and they couldn't even hit that while selling the game on inclusivity. If they can't hit the lowest bar, how are they supposed to hit all of the minorities around the world who are all known on average for being bigger than me? That's not an insult. They are. Do you think a fucking Hawaiian person is built like me, like a fucking twig? How are all the Hawaiian women with their beautiful juicy romps, with their meaty behinds that are so inspiring to draw? How the fuck are they supposed to feel represented when I can't even make mine? I don't understand. At least your butt's better than Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift can't even make her ass. The Swifties cannot be represented. So mad you turned Italian for a second. Yeah. I don't understand it. Tell us how you really feel. Look, BioWare, I will charge you $69,000 to come in for 1 month. I will not leave the office. I will sleep under a desk or on a desk. I don't care. I can save your game. If you hire me as your consultant and delay the game 3 months, I will triple your fucking pre-orders. Now, triple of 0 would still be 0, but it's the thought that counts. So anyway, Petra is the perfect representation of everything that's wrong with the industry right now. And so, because I said it, oh, this is another good one. I can feel my IQ dropping with takes like this. I don't think y'all understand anything happening. If you had some education, you would know that IQ is not a reliable measurement of intelligence since it doesn't account for the different types of intelligence a person can have. Petra, there's only one of us who's educated, and it's not fucking you. All right? No amount of alternative education, no alternative of identifying as a professor is going to actually make you intelligent at this point. I'm sorry that you're brain damaged. I hope to God on this beautiful flat earth that you find peace with your stupidity, because obviously all you're going to do is double down. But for the love of God, just have some basic reading comprehension. I don't care if I can make my ass or not. The fact that my ass can't be made and that is the maximum on a slider means that no one else can make their ass. Eliani, thank you so much for the 2. Wouldn't be a savvy stream without a rant about ass. Amen. Mike! Hey, Bush buddy! I hate that. I fucking hate it. I actually hate it. What's up, Bush bestie? How you doing? God damn it. Oh, man. But yeah, anyway, so inclusivity is not for the white women, even though if we were to play marginalized victim Olympics, I'm actually a bisexual child of an immigrant who is disabled. I guess you can put me in there with some diagnosed mental illness. I, at one point, was diagnosed with ADHD and they wanted to hold me back for a year. But the only reason why that was even suggested was because the teacher hated that I got bored because I constantly completed everything too quickly. And then I would take control of the classroom by somehow conning all the kids to start talking about Pokemon. I immediately regretted sending that. I could feel it. I could feel it in the exclamation mark. Oh, man. How many black people replied to that guy saying they're mad about their butt isn't represented either? A lot of people. A lot of people responded to this individual. So that's great. And then if we come over here, I guess they're fucking... They're molding or something. I don't fucking know. I don't care. Cry bully comes out if protected and responds exactly how you suspect them to. It'd be funny if it weren't so sad. Petra says, okay, getting harassed from the self-proclaimed kindest and most intelligent group of bigots. You dumb fuck. You come from the crowd of DEI and inclusivity, and you're being fucking called out. That's not harassment, and I'm not fucking sorry for it that people are responding to you, calling you stupid when your take was fucking stupid. You lack reading comprehension, and you're too stupid to fucking understand what the fuck the point was, even though I made it very clear. You cannot make it any more clear. And the reason why I engage with these people is so that way we can show just how fucking stupid they are. An entire industry changed for people like Petra. They don't even fucking play video games. How do we know they don't play video games? Because of the shit that they said. And because nobody's showing up to these DEI fucking games. At worst, they're wasting everybody's fucking time. Congratulations. Time is the most precious thing we have in the world, and we could have had a really cool Suicide Squad game. But we didn't because people decided to waste fucking time. So here we are talking about ass sliders from people trying to sell it as inclusive, continuing to waste everybody's fucking time because instead of just admitting, hey, we don't know what the fuck we're doing, they're going to try to sell their half-baked fucking product as inclusive. Fuck off. It's not. Just stop trying to pat yourself on the back. Stop trying to feel better about your mediocre fucking life. And just say that you don't know what you're doing. It's fine. Just release the fucking game. Don't try to sell it as something it's not. And just move on with your life when you inevitably get the fucking email that says that you're fired. The product will not sell the way that it should. So you're going to lose your job, and then you're going to go freak out, and then you're going to go con some other place to try to maybe hire you, and if you're lucky, you'll get a job, and then you'll be able to stay afloat for 3 more years until that game comes out and fucking flops, because again, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. And then you'll just waste everyone's time, and then you'll be back at the unemployment line receiving your fucking government handouts because you contribute nothing to the creative industry, you contribute nothing to society, and that's just the way that it is. My tax dollars will have to go to somebody like that, and that's fucking fine. Not everybody in this world can be fucking useful. That's the unfortunate truth, all right? I have no problem with universal basic income. That's unfortunately where we're headed because we keep our most useless of society around. Instead of telling them to go develop a skill that's fucking useful, they're just gonna fucking meander through life with no meaning until the inevitable heat death of the goddamn universe. That's just the way it is. And I don't care. That's fine. That's just where shit is. All right? That's just where we're at. This is a very depressing HR basement. Thank you so much, Master Gawa, for the 5. Remember when they used to care about passing is who they pretend to be? I sincerely wish they remembered instead of inclusion being erasing women. Yeah, I don't know. Xano Sike, thank you so much for the 2. The bar is in hell, yet they limbo with the devil. Yep, it's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. So I don't understand it. Hell no to UBI. There's no other way around it. Machines will start doing a majority of mediocre tasks that, it's just how it's gonna be. It's just how it's gonna be. Logan Logan, thank you for the 2. Hail, Savvy and Side Scroller. Still waiting for the Daredevil game. Hey, hail to you too. I also have a solution to the heat death issue. Yeah, we just super cool it. If we surround ourselves with ice, it won't be able to heat us. So there we go. Benjathan Snartykins, thank you so much for the 2. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. Oh, that it is. That it is. Yeah, so you know what? It's fine, though. It's fine, though. Anyway, the only people who try to sell themselves as positive and inclusive and kind and loving is, of course, the people with the fucking flags and bios and, of course, the people with the pronouns. You can't be inclusive, though, if you're straight up saying that it's not about you. So it's not inclusive. Thank you, Petra, for your honesty. Thank you for shining a light on the actual thought process. But I'm sure you're going to totally be consistent and go say these things to Kotaku. I'm sure. Jeff Rock, thank you so much for the 2. I am meandering through life with no meaning. That's not true. You're here. And that gives you meaning. UBI will only accelerate the decline by disincentivizing self-improvement. Yeah, unfortunately, that's just how it is. Yeah, our collective IQ as a species is only going down because education is hard. And the people in power are doing everything they can to make sure that everyone stays as stupid as possible. And of course, like cattle, people just want to worry about their lives. So instead of trying to figure out why the problems are occurring in their lives, instead of, maybe considering actually getting educated, they just go about it. Because life is hard. That's just it. And Petra is also the best argument for why we actually need IQ tests for voting. If Petra can't understand the argument that I was making about something that in the grand scheme of things does not matter in the fucking slightest, how in the fuck are you going to be able to comprehend something like an economic plan from a politician? How the fuck are you going to understand the nuance of what laws might benefit a society and for what reason? I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. And I never will. I don't think I will. She was ignoring, deflecting, and doing a piss poor job of it. Well, yeah, because the bitch got called out and they chose to double down instead of saying, oh, I see what your argument was. I understand now. Black Desert Online is a 10-year-old game and has all of these options and way better ones on top, but no chest bracers though. But you can be skinny, thin, and you have actual prompt to adjust it all. Yeah, exactly. You can make it whatever body type that you want in Black Desert. And the hair has always been beautiful. So it's like, yeah, congratulations, Dragon Age. You're selling a hair particle system. How does that affect gameplay? Am I just playing the game to watch hair whip around? Because if that's the case, I'll just whip my own fucking hair around. Call me misogynist, but IQ tests would be pretty misogynist. Sounds like a feature, not a bug. I don't know. Like, education's fucking free. If you can't pick up your phone and spend 10 minutes a day learning something new, that's on you, dude. Every fucking day, I make sure that I try to learn something new and I try to challenge my point of view on something. Every single fucking day, I enjoy watching physics and science-related content on top of all of the senseless things that I do learn about. I always joke about the inevitable heat death of the universe, but that is actually one of my favorite things to listen to. I love listening to scientists and theories and what's going to happen and what's beyond the universe. There is so much wonderful educational content on YouTube. You guys could literally be watching somebody explaining how gravity fucking works and what time and space actually is, but instead you're here listening to me bitch about this stuff, and I think that's pretty cool too. Skill issue. Yeah, exactly. I whip my hair back and forth. Yeah, I remember that song. Remember when everybody tried to say, oh my God, it's the next big thing. And everyone was just making fun of it. And the stream is sponsored by insert self-study app here. It's not. No, it's not. These people are challenged by everything. Yeah, EA challenge everything, including your fucking self. Although they took it the wrong way. Oh man, but that is the wonderful thing there. So yeah, so basically people told me to just mod the game and get over it. So Kotaku, mod the game and get over it. Apparently it's inclusive enough. That's coming from your own people. And in other news that I had prepared, apparently, speaking of studios that other people are hijacking, trying to make it seem like they're part of something successful, Rocksteady working on a new Batman game, apparently. This is coming from Insider Gaming. Rocksteady is working on a new Batman game, it claims. Rocksteady Studio could be returning to the Batman franchise in a more traditional sense. However, remember, every single person who worked on the Batman games that we all know and love that were incredible, all those people are gone. All of them. According to leaker and rumor monger, I'm not going to try to read that, Nick, he understands that Rocksteady is, in fact, working on a new Batman game. On top of that, he thinks Sony is trying to make a play for exclusivity in some way. Not sure which studio people's dreams is. But I heard Rocksteady are back making it. What? I also think Sony is trying to money hat it. No other information about what a new Batman game from Rocksteady would entail. The main question would be, is it similar to the games of the past, a single-player game, or would they go the live service route due to the parent company Warner Bros. Wanting to keep making them? So, the last VR Batman game was 30-minute experience for $20. Ew. I don't care about superheroes anymore. Batman? Understand. Yes, the phrase, none of what I just read really made too much sense, but I guess maybe English wasn't his first language. It's fine. But Rocksteady is, I guess, supposedly, possibly, maybe working on a new Batman game to return to form. However, again, you can't return to form when all of the people who actually made the studio successful are fucking gone. So they're going to attempt to capitalize on what made the studio popular without actually understanding what made the studio popular. Yes, it was a Batman game. Yes, people bought it because it's a popular IP, but it has staying power and a very, very special place in people's hearts because they were good fucking games. You can have Batman games, like Suicide Squad, for example, which I guess isn't necessarily a Batman game, but it's in the universe. You can have these beloved characters, and the game will still be fucking ass and made fun of if the game itself is not fun. The Arkham series was fun. It was gritty. It was interesting. It had incredible visuals. It understood combat. People were able to do cool shit in it. That's why it had staying power. It's not just the fact that it's Batman. Thank you so much, Matthew Facet. I hate it when it gets cut off. I can't control it. Thank you so much for the tip. The challenge is often retaining the knowledge we learn. Watching videos is easy, but remembering the information is difficult. Personally, I struggle with certain topics, but I retain historical knowledge quite well. It's probably because you have a natural inclination towards it, and so the type of concepts that you might remember are more so things that are fact-based, which is just easy to regurgitate, whereas the other side of that, if maybe you don't retain chemical equations very well or know how to apply them in that other sense, it means that maybe you struggle with more abstraction and application, which is totally fine. Of course, everybody has their own unique way of learning. But one of the ways that you can help yourself with that is 1, through note-taking, and 2, of course, repetition. Again, all it takes is 10 minutes a day to kind of introduce a new pattern into your behavior. After 30 days, it becomes incredibly easy. But yeah, even just the basics of learning about a new species of plant. That's just information to just retain, to have. It's just something to expand your knowledge. Maybe you weren't interested in plants before, but you discover that there is a type of plant out there that's super poisonous and it can only be found in Uruguay or something. And the people actually use maybe the roots of the super poisonous plant to make a medicine. And then you look into what the medicine is used for, and then you open your eyes to a new disease. And then suddenly you're interested in maybe looking at the IgG complexes and trying to understand how human immunization works. Very cool, right? It's just a great rabbit hole that you just keep going down. Sister channel, Learning with Savvy. You do not want to fucking go through my methodology for learning. I have ADD brain, and you will go, why the fuck is she watching 4 videos at once, taking notes while drawing? What the fuck is this? How does anybody retain any of that fucking information? And the thing to that is, well, you pick and choose what you want to hear from everything. You're so smart and kind, and the way you explain things makes me feel happy that I'm here. Well, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Honestly, I just copy-paste the information and download it into the brain. That's all. Smartness is available to everybody. Anybody can be smart. It's what you do with that information that matters. Like me, I have one of my parting gifts from my boss was actually a large book on all types of poisons. And I really enjoy having that information. And what you do with that information, of course, decides whether or not you're a good and kind person. But no, it's good to know these things. I'm making a little joke about it. But no, it's really fascinating to just learn these things. I love reading through that book and flipping through it. Yeah. Pats. But yeah. I have weird things. Not everybody can be smart. I don't know. Smartness doesn't. I really do. I view intelligence in the same way that I view creativity. Everyone is capable of it. It's just some people have to work harder than others. One of the best things that my father ever said to me was, it doesn't matter how long it takes you to complete college. All that matters is that you did it. So it took my dad actually a little bit longer to get through college, whereas with me, it took me a little longer out of laziness and because I took a year off to get in-state tuition. But for classes that he struggled in, I excelled. And so it didn't matter, though, if one of us did it faster than the other. We still arrived at the same point, and then we're able to have intelligent discussion with each other. The fact that it took him a little bit longer to do something doesn't mean anything. We still arrived at the same crossroad. So that's kind of like how I view all that. I really do believe that everybody's capable of it. And yes, even those missing half a brain. It's possible. Rocksteady about to ruin Batman again. They're ruining themselves. They've lost their goodwill. People will not trust them. They need to terminate their entire team, say that they've terminated the entire team publicly, and are hiring back old staff or new staff that actually know what they're doing. The biggest difference between an intelligent person and a moron is humility. That's very true, yeah. And self-awareness. I think self-awareness, the ability to say that I don't know, is actually a mark of intelligence at this point. I wanted to make art. Father was an ass. I understand that. I do. I really do. Oh, man. Don't worry. Never apologize for being late. I'll never be mad at you, but don't let it happen again. I miss good Batman games. I just miss good games, man. But there are tons of good games. We have backlogs of them. There's tons of games that many of us have never played that we would love to. Was there a guy who lost his brain to a shotgun and still finished school? Yes. Yes, there was. There actually was. So these were like the only real topics that I had. Otherwise, I was just going to go on a little rant about EA. So obviously it's impossible to, get together a right and proper boycott of anything. I don't actually really believe in those kinds of things. Like if one streamer is calling for a boycott, for example, yeah, you're going to get a handful of people on it. But normies are not online. And that's why boycotts are really ineffective. You have to have something happen with the company that goes to mainstream news that makes people not want to purchase the product anymore. And so just when, we can talk until we're blue in the face about EA online, but until that news makes it mainstream and actually impacts something, it's never going to matter. Savvy, how competitive are you when it comes to Pokemon? Yes. It depends. What do you mean? Because there's multiple ways to be competitive with Pokemon. I'm trying to get Beardo to fucking have a Smogon match with me, but he doesn't even know what Smogon is. So that tells me that, he's good at Pokemon, like playing the Pokemon game, right? Like not competitively, like not against PvP. And I'm not trying to say that like to toot my own horn, because I'm tisticky and I like numbers, and Pokemon battles are just numbers. If we throw you and Beardo to throw down who's winning, well, that's the thing. I'm trying to get that. I'm trying to get it for tomorrow, actually. But he doesn't know what Smogon is. And he didn't DM me back. Beardo's a big poo-poo head. He didn't reply to my fucking tweet, and then he didn't respond to my DM. I'm sad. Beardo! Sounds like Savvy is the kind of break your knees competitive. Look, my dad taught me how to play tennis. I was good at it. If we weren't moving, I was actually going to get recruited at the age of fucking 12 to play in the little league version of tennis, right? My dad taught me to aim for the fucking nuts. You don't show mercy. You fucking go for the kill by any means necessary. I hate all non-Gen 1 Pokemon, and I know what Smogon is. Yeah, Smogon's a battle sim. It's just a battle sim. I wanted to challenge him for Gen 9. Anything goes. 1v1 would be super fun. Thank you so much, Lucifer the Doberman, for being part of the membership crew. Please enjoy all of your wonderful and glorious emotes. I do still have more emotes I'm working on, by the way, guys. Does he know or recognize the original 150? I would assume so. Look, I'm not going to question his knowledge on like Pokemon names or anything like that. He's absolutely a Pokemon nerd, but he's a different kind of nerd. So I take it to an extreme. And then obviously there's the actual Pokemon competitive scene like Wolfie. Dude, fucking, if you don't know who Wolfie is, go watch, look at Pokemon competition Wolfie. You think I have tisms when it comes to knowing Pokemon? Holy shit. Wolfie is like life goals for that shit. Savvy, what's your favorite Pokemon? Yveltal. I love that Pokemon with every fiber of my being. Mew, close second, of course. Lugia also right up there. But yeah, he is literally like, yeah, Wolfie is amazing. He's the catching nerd, not the battle nerd. Yeah. That's a really good way to put Beardo. Challenge him to a Nuzlocke. Nuzlocks are so boring for me. I don't actually get any joy out of a Nuzlocke, but maybe. So I want to try to find something cool where Beardo and I can have some fun, because it's not going to be fun. Like if Beardo has never done Pokemon PvP, like if that's never been his focus against a human, it's not going to be very entertaining. And it's not fair to him. You know, so like I don't want to like just be a bully. Like it's not fair if I enjoy, like if I've already enjoyed and memorized like Pokemon moves and shit, like that's not going to be really fun. So I do want to do something though Pokemon related with him, but he's not responding to my DMs. Beardo, respond to your big sister. 1v1 Beardo on COD, it's equal. He's gonna have Warwolf fucking flashbacks then. Why don't you guys do duos and challenge randoms? Ooh. That could be good. He says he can do competitive Pokemon. He doesn't even know what Smogon is. How can he do competitive Pokemon? I don't understand. His mom says he can't hang out with you. That's true. I do have to take that into consideration. Savvy's only weakness in COD is a window. It's true! Oh. Thank you so much, Lucifer the Doberman, for the 5. Never would I have thought Savvy's tiny butt would become a controversy, but here we are. I also love tennis. Being 6'7" gives me an advantage. That it does. Fuck your long arms. I do not want to play tennis against my husband. He will whoop my ass. I will be running all over the court. The moment he learns ball control, I will be fucked. I will be so tired. Then it's just a game of stamina. Savvy is the werewolf in secret. Look, there's only one person in our little group right now who knows anything about the potential of my ability to play some video games, and that's actually Ben. Ben and I played Overwatch together, and we were cringe. Oh, it was great. We were so fucking cringe, and it was so refreshing. It was so good. Oh man, it was very funny. Because of his rank too, I couldn't just do my typical bronze shit. So like normally when I play Overwatch, I'm lounging back and I've got the fucking keyboard in my lap, and I'm like, well, Ben seems to actually care, so like I won't throw, I guess. So, but it was really fun. We're def gonna play Black Ops 6. God, I hope so. I'm curious. I'm also concerned, but I am curious. But yeah. Tuesday is Bully Beardo Day. That's true. Well, I'm not even bullying him. I'm saying, like, you know, if he's not a competitive player, I'm taking that into account, you know? What character do I play? I'll play anyone. I was being really toxic, though, and so I would insta-lock a healer, and then I wouldn't heal anybody, and then I would switch to Widow when people told me to switch. Overwatch playing? Smite her now, please. Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know. Beardo's legs wouldn't be able to do tennis? We don't know. We have no idea. 2v2, best out of 3 with Beardo. Could be good. Agree with the curious yet concern about Black Ops 6. I'm strictly a zombies player, though. I miss zombies so much, dude. I miss it. Watching him melt down go why would make for some awesome clips. It's true. It's true. I mean, it would be very funny. But yeah, no, if Beardo wants to do 1v1s in Pokemon, I'm obviously down. If he wanted to do 2v2s, he and I on the same team, that could be very funny. Holy shit, I wasn't a fan of Overwatch and Savvy just triggered me. Yeah, I'm kind of a bitch. It's okay. This is why I have so many banned accounts, though. Oh, man. I used to do VGC. Shit is brutal. Smogon is brutal. Smogon's so much fun, though. I like just doing troll teams. So I have this one strategy when it comes to Pokemon, and it's called the Bink. It's really stupid. I basically just use a Carbink and max out its defense, and then do the, I think it's body slam, body press or something. Basically, the damage is calculated based off of your defense instead of your attack. And so it makes, and then with leftovers, it's constantly healing itself. So if you set up with a Ninetales, with the Alola Ninetales, with the Snow Warning and Aurora Veil, and then you switch into the Bink. Yeah, body press. Yeah, it's just like, it's stupid. It's pretty easy to counter, but like it's just a dick move because people don't necessarily expect that because it's not meta. You know, like nobody's fucking doing that right now. It's just a troll thing. So that's one. Poison stalls are always fun. I don't know. I just like doing stupid shit. Like I have the dung beetle dude with the gold nugget, the shiny version. And I try to basically make him or a Caterpie max out and call it like God Pod or my Dung Beetle and just call him God, and then try to do like dumb stuff like that. Like that's the kind of competitive stuff I like. I didn't know Beardo played tennis. I thought he played Banana Mitten. Oh Jesus Christ! No, we're not talking about that stuff. We're being genuine right now. Oh man, yeah, roller, yeah, Reoler, stall build. Gotta unsubscribe. I understand. I do understand. But yeah, anyway, so all of this started because I wanted to go off on EA for a second. So apparently EA does not have FIFA anymore. They don't have the license for FIFA, but they still have Battlefield. But either way, EA, their biggest moneymaker, needs to stop making them money. To go back to the whole boycott thing doesn't work. But if EA came out and said something that went mainstream and people stopped buying it, that's the only time that we're going to see any change. Because EA genuinely, like, I don't give a shit about some of this other stuff in the grand scheme of things. They have horrible monetization practices. They're very predatory. They don't fix the games. They just keep pandering as well. Because like I've said before with The Sims, I used to love the series, but my biggest complaint with The Sims isn't all of the inclusive shit that they added. I don't give a fuck. It's the fact that you can't play the game with every single pack that they keep putting out. And they keep putting out packs instead of stabilizing the game. That's fucked up to me. I would still be giving them money if you could play the game with everything that they released. So I think that that's wrong. They release glitchy products and things that don't feel finished. Look at everything that's come out for the past few years. And worst of all, of course, they abused Command & Conquer. Command & Conquer was very near and dear to my heart. Siberian Sun was the first one that I ever played and got me into the series. It's a very, very long time ago. I still remember listening to the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC on repeat from my CD while I lounged around playing Tiberian Sun, imagining myself being a great and wonderful general. So... Savvy and the G&G crew should try to make your own characters that most resemble you using Dragon Age Veilguard's creator. Nobody could make themselves. Every single person of the Geeks and Gamers crew has a bigger ass than I do. Every single one of them, including Beardo. Everybody, I don't think anybody realizes how serious I'm being on how small my ass is. No one has a smaller butt than me. No one. Some say it's the smallest. All the best people are saying it, and that's true. It's true. So, Ben probably could make himself prove it. It's on the internet! Even Ben definitely has a fatter dumpy than I do. Come on, guys. Come on. Let's be real. I saw your side profile and thought it was one of Beardo's legs. God damn it! Hank Hill has a nicer ass than I do, damn it. Are you caught up on One Piece? I haven't read the latest, the past 2 weeks, I think. So I'm not like 1,000% caught up. I'm only like sort of caught up. Mike could make himself, he's the diversity dude. No, he can't! The maximum ass slider doesn't allow for anyone else's ass, not even mine, to be made. Evolving Roller is a pain. You have to walk him, and if he returns to his ball, you have to start again. I never had an issue with that. I really liked that. Oh my god. So most people are like, fuck the Palmy line. I love the Palmy line. I'm fine with it not having many changes. I really like it's shiny because it looks like pink lemonade. Savvy got that Taylor Swift ass then. Dude, mine's a little bit rounder than hers. A little bit rounder, but about the same size. Thoughts on Take This getting anonymous funding of $50K? They needed $80K by the end of the month to stay around. How does a non... Can you... Is that... Silent Donor, not now, is the largest anonymous donation platform in the world, allowing people and companies across the globe to easily send fully anonymous, tax-deductible donations to the non-profit organizations they love. $50,000 match for donations made in September. We at Take This have been working hard for over 10 years to decrease this. You haven't been working hard for anything. To continue this work, we need to fundraise $80,000 by the end. We are thrilled to announce that an anonymous donor has offered to match. Okay, an anonymous donor has offered to match up to $50,000 of donations raised during the month of September. If you are considering donating to our cause, there are several ways that you can do so. There are multiple fundraisers currently. Well, if people just donate even $15,000 and they match that, that's $30,000. So all you have to do is get $40,000 in donations, and then you'll fucking get it. So if they can't even get 40 by the end of the month, I think that says a lot. I think they were up to 12. But if he's willing to donate 50, then all they have to do is get 30. And if they're already halfway there, I don't know. So they haven't officially gotten it yet, but that's interesting. What anonymous donor could that possibly be? Who could possibly see so much interest in what they do? I think the fact, though, that that's anonymous is really fucking weird. That's actually... Here, I'll show you what I'm reading. Sorry, I had it in the wrong browser. Thank you so much, Telos Gatekeeper, for joining the membership crew. Please enjoy all of the wonderful emotes. And of course, I am still working on more. It doesn't sound shady at all. Yeah, I'm not really too sure what's happening there. That's really strange. And why would they do it on the 23rd? They're expecting an influx in donations then. Are they doing anything? I don't know. Whatever. Their dear leader has already moved on. So she's writing shit about Swifties now because she couldn't renew her contract with DHS. So that's, you know, a lot of fucking focus there, huh? It was so fucking important, but she's not going to continue her work on that. Very interesting. It's almost like she knows it's bullshit and it won't go anywhere. If I were a conspiracy theorist, I'd say they only need 20K, the rest is embezzling. Probably. Without dev studios, they can't get these money because the people they ask for money from are usually the ones in need of money anyway. Yeah, it's really true. This is really... I don't think BlackRock actually notices them. I don't think they give a shit. Mastagawa, thank you so much for the 5. Have you considered eternal recurrence to counter the heat death of the universe? Check your gifts on Valve's PC client. They won't let me name. I will have a look. Thank you so much for the 5. Dragon Noodle Soup, thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships to the channel. Welcome, everybody who got it. I hope that you enjoy all of the wonderful emotes. Yay! Beardo's Dummy Thick Peach. Thank you so much for joining memberships. Yes, Beardo's Dummy Thick Peach. I bet you Beardo's got juice in his peach. So much so that he could not be represented in Dragon Age. And I think that that's very sad. I think Beardo should be able to make his own butt in Dragon Age because it's supposed to be inclusive. And he can't have that. BlackRock is losing too much money to give up millions to every single thing that comes up. Yeah, I'm not really too sure. So they're actually making a decent amount of money on some of their other shit that they're not being honest about. Like crypto, for example. They're also making moves, being inspired by Blackstone into real estate, so that's going to just completely tear apart things even more. Dragon Noodle Soup, thank you so much for the 5. Nerd. Me. Thank you. You're the nerd. Beardo got that dumpy. He's got skinny legs, but a dumpy. I can't believe we're talking about Beardo right now. Let's not. Oh, man. Also, I'm a little bit sweaty. Sweaty bitch. Yeah, get the fuck off. Ugh. Holy shit. Oh, Dave Filoni's dog, thank you so much for the 5. I wish I had a backside as flat as Savvy. Then maybe Dave wouldn't violate mine so much. Oh! Oh, God! Holy shit! It's terrifying. I'm so sorry for you. Please seek help. Oh my gosh. eFootball, 114 viewers. What are we talking about? The spider will visit the sweater soon. Please don't. I already had to beat a spider out of a hat. All right. Yeah. So that's really about it. I don't have any other really interesting HR related topics to kind of bring up. Savvy, we need to start a show together called Bushcast. I don't want to play into it anymore, but I kind of like it because it's kind of cute. Oh, my question is, does Savvy have a P.O. box for fan mail? I do not have a P.O. box. It's something that I will have to actually get started once I start finally selling prints and some art stuff, actually. So that will be coming eventually. Dragon Noodle Sleep, thank you so much for the 5. A piece of advice to everyone ever. Learn coding, programming, hacking, cybersecurity. Make games and spy on those who spy on you. Facts. You are never, ever too late to ever learn something new. And programming is some of the best stuff that you can learn. Start off with modding something. If you really like a game, learn how to make a mod for it. I'm currently working on some RimWorld code right now, and code for RimWorld is not really code. It's just text files and defs and very easy to understand things. They made it so easy to mod RimWorld. Ludian Studios is so fucking beautiful for that, actually, that even someone as dumb as me can understand it. So it teaches you like file orientation and organization and how to do all that. It's really cool. ChatGPT can actually help you out too. It's not like, obviously it's not going to create you some groundbreaking stuff, but it can help you break things down in an easy to digest manner. Krista's spider husband, thank you so much for the 5. I'm from a multiverse where Krista and I got married. Maybe there's a spider out there for you too. No. I actually, so here, all right. We'll get a little deep, chat. We'll get a little deep. Hang on here. Let's go big screen for this. Let's get a little deep together. What the fuck? What? What is this black line? What is that? Why is this a thing? It's not here. It's not real. What is it? Oh, I figured it out. Okay. This is what I actually think for the universe. I actually believe in soulmates. I believe in the concept of multiverse, or maybe the universe starts over and like you're constantly reliving your own experience. I genuinely believe in my soul that my husband is my soulmate. I believe that the reason why it feels like we've been together longer is because that's residual memory from a past life that we shared together. It's fucking lame. It's not really scientifically possible, but it's something that I think about, and it's kind of the only way that I can explain some of the moments of deja vu that I have with him. And it also kind of helps me feel better about the concepts of death. Because the idea that maybe death is not necessarily the end for us, that we'll find each other again some way, shape, or form. So, I don't know. I genuinely believe Savvy's husband is also my soulmate. Get out of here! Get out of here! You're mine. I'll fucking fight you, bitch. Reality is an illusion. Sounds like some teachings from Buddhism. I love Buddhist scripture. I really do. I enjoy listening to it. There's this really great free thing on YouTube where they actually read through all of it. And I try to listen to it, 10, 20 minutes a day. And there is a lot of peace in Buddhist teaching. I really really like their approach to a lot of things. Most of it can be summed up to, just basically live a good life. Do what you feel is correct. And if somebody doesn't feel like what you're doing is right, you don't have to spend time with them because there's so many different points of view. Just go with the flow of time. You can't ever fight it. Why worry? That kind of stuff. Dragon Noodle Soup, thank you so much for the 5. Sabby has 2 tastes in men. Lumberjack husbandos and femboy monster boys. I'm feeling exposed right now. Look, Professor Sycamore is basically just an older twink with a little bit of facial hair. On the flip to that, Lysander is built like a goddamn fucking truck. And a mountain. All right. I appreciate all range. Me and the hubby, get out! Get out! Oh, man. Mountain. Not mount him. But also mount him. Mount Lysander. Yes, mount him. But yeah. Gen 6 mentioned in chat. We had to have our mention of Professor Sycamore today. Those femboys usually have the big ones, so they kind of do. They kind of do. But yeah, no. So when it comes to like the concepts of death, something that does ease my mind is that there was also this really goofy kind of thing that I sort of thought of that's like in conjunction with something I read, but I can't find it again, so I can't link it. But basically the universe and the concepts of life is all just basically, it comes down to 3 people, the observer and 2 participants, but the 2 participants stem from 1 person, just split into 2, which is why they connect so well. And so every single instance of a human being born or life in some capacity is just a new instance of those of those 2 original beings, because the observer just wants to see what happens. They want to see if those, how those 2 things will interact from different circumstance. And it's kind of difficult and stupid to explain. Again, there's no scientific reasoning for this. This is just goofy humans trying to come up with a story to ease their mind on what the bigger picture is. If you listen to Richard Dawkins, even though he doesn't find any peace in this idea, he doesn't think at all that he doesn't think free will is a thing, and then he also doesn't think that there's a point to any of this. And so that doesn't work for a lot of people. Incidentally, he's also brought some people closer to religion because of that. And so they're not necessarily believing in a God for the sake of being religious. It's because they acknowledge that the story is a hope of what's to come, if that makes sense. Dragon Noodle Soup, thank you so much for the 5. Every time I hear you talk, you're the female version of me and it's creepy. Stop it. I'm sorry. I don't know. But yeah. Tell yourself you're not my kind, but you don't even know your mind, and you can't have a and you can have a change of heart. That's story of my life. There's a lot of emerging science to religious experiences. It's hard to quantify dimensions beyond our own. Yeah. And like it's a fascinating conversation. I actually really enjoy talking religion and the way that, that's all come up throughout history. How many, so many similar beliefs between different types of religion, and then the different interpretations. My biggest issue with Christianity and I think it's like the Abrahamic teachings, basically, like everything that's based off of technically like the Bible. My only issue with that is the fact that we know for a fact that the Catholic Church has hidden a lot. The Bible has changed so much. And if you think about when the Bible came from, you think about how most people could not read or write. So even the stories and the teachings of the time, like there's not a doubt in my mind that Jesus wasn't there's not a doubt in my mind that Jesus was a real person. I think that's the right phrasing. But the stories around that and the way that they would have been passed on would have gone through so many changes and so many iterations. And I don't trust humans to be able to accurately keep that story going. So there's a lot that we don't know. There's a lot that the Catholic Church tried to control. So that's like my biggest issue with the Bible. I think that a lot of the stories and the teachings are really great. I think that they're very important to people to be able to find peace and meaning, but I just don't trust humans. to be able to interpret the story properly. I mean, we can't even get anime in America proper in 2024. How the fuck you gonna expect me to believe that the Bible wasn't localized, right? Christianity has the messianism. I think messianism is a problem because that doesn't explain the world, but only in which the way the world is going in the future when Jesus returns, judgment. Yeah, exactly. I hope we see our loved ones when we pass to the other side. That is what religion teaches us to behave, to obey. Yeah. Like I think that's the hope, because obviously, like if you come at it from a purely scientific point, death is just the end point of entropy. So the tending towards the decay and the disorder and the need to release. If you think about the way that the consciousness would work, and you try to have an empathetic view of death, it would basically be that your consciousness just goes into entropy at its maximum state and disperses into the rest of the energy fields around, or however the heck things go from there. Obviously, I'm not a fucking theoretical physicist or, the deepest of mind thinkers when it comes to this, but that's just kind of like my way of trying to put it into words that I can sort of digest. Matthew, thank you so much for the 10. It's just like how they do nowadays with the media back in the Middle Ages. The church controlled information because when you control information, you control people. Exactly. That's my only issue with some of this stuff, for sure. Curtis, thank you so much for the 5. Biblical accurate Angels are AI-driven deep space drones. The similarity to modern drones is already eerie. There are some fascinating things to note when it comes to certain predictions or descriptions of past writing. This actually extends beyond just the Bible. There's a whole slew. There's a whole rabbit hole that you can go down. And that's also kind of why I find hieroglyphics and cave drawings to be so fascinating, because our brains want to interpret the things that they drew and look for patterns. And so we relate those to things that we see or hear about today. Whereas to the people at the time, they were most likely experiencing something completely different. And I think that that's really fascinating to consider. Japanese Demon Lord, thank you so much for the 2. The most accurate Bible is the Ethiopian Bible. I'm going to have to look into that. I think that that would be an interesting one to compare and read. I was already down the rabbit hole. Dude, it's so much fun. Read the Quran, very masculine. Dude, even again, like all of these interpretations of all of this is just, I think that it is important to read. I took a philosophy class back in college, and I wish I had gone to more of the classes because it really did help me be more open-minded. It's not that I was ever closed off. It's just I never sought out religious scripture because I was raised Catholic and I went to like a Christian high school and all of that. But it was just kind of part of my growing up. It wasn't necessarily a choice. It was just something that I participated in because that's what my family life was. I did go to churches. We were Catholic and then Baptist and then just a generalized Christian one after that. I ended up graduating from a public high school, which ended up being the best thing possible for me. But in college, when I got to choose to do these things, to do deep dives and to actually read these things, it really kind of changed the way that I approach a lot of it. 1992 space movie. I feel like I know what that's referencing. Thank you so much for joining the team. Please enjoy all the emotes. Oh, man. This reminds me of the Ancient Aliens series. I love Ancient Aliens, man. With all the ancient signs that now look like helicopters. Yeah, dude, I fucking love that dude. He's so cool. I love that series because I just, like they're talking about oh man, dude, I used to watch it and I get so pumped and like I'd have my friend over and we'd be drinking or whatever because we'd play drinking games with it. And so like we're getting really into the history because the first half of the show is always them talking about like the facts, the history, the culture, how this came to be and what the people most likely went through. And then he always comes in and he goes, all right, guys, but what if it was aliens? And then he goes off the rails and I'm just like, I fucking love this. It's so good. Don't look it up. Yeah, don't look it up, but I know what it is. It is the best movie. My critical thinking courses and my professors are what got me into Christianity as a study. I think it's a very fascinating thing to study. Examples of one of my favorite stories is the Tower of Babel. Dude, look what's happening. The degradation of words. Oh, man. Look into the disciple Paul and how he manipulates the story. Yeah. That's a big point of contention. When you look at some of the backgrounds of some of the disciples, Paul is definitely a big problem, and a lot of people agree on that. There's definitely been a lot of manipulation of things. Oh man, hello, welcome, Calvin. They called it a tower, but was it really a tower, or was it just called that because the device was as large as a tower? I think tower is probably the word that we are given to paint a certain picture. I'm actually uncertain if tower would have been the word used. But to them, a tower would have been something possibly small, or maybe it was giant. We don't know. We don't know any of this. Abby brought up religion. She will never be able to end the stream. I know! I said I just wanted to stream for like an hour today, and now we're at an hour 20. Thank you so much. They're doing it again for $1. They're doing it again. Things are being done. That's Jeremy Clarkson eating corn. Why? My bar mitzvah portion was the Tower of Babel. I have many opinions on the subject. Dude, it's so fascinating. I know. I love talking about. I can't believe there's 330 people here like listening to me just ramble about stuff, and like that's y'all are great. I'm sorry if this doesn't interest you in the slightest. The long way? I believe it was being eaten the long way. Of course, the only right way to eat corn now. Jeremy Clarkson eating corn the long way like Beardo. It looks like they have so much in common. If you want a sample of how perverted the Bible is, read Ezekiel 23, 20 through 21. It talks about horse genitals and lollies. There was somebody else who was really into horse genitals and lollies recently in the past few months that went viral. Who was that? It was one of the commentators. Somebody was getting roasted for it. I don't know. That's what I find interesting. I think it was a device so large that they didn't have a good term for it, thus calling it a tower because of its massive size. Yeah. I think that the words used to describe some of the things of the past are not the most accurate descriptions. Yes, Vosh, that one. Alex Jones. No, I don't think so. Tim Walls also seems to be in the favoring of the horse, but Bushcast. Oh my God. Bushcast. No, it would be very funny though to go back and forth on that. Oh my God. Hey, Savvy Spider Boyfriend, thank you so much for the 5, and thank you for sharing your 3rd super chat on the live stream with me. Hi, I'm your boyfriend from an alternate universe. Please don't squish me. Well, you're dead already. You are definitely dead. I swear to God. Get out. If my boyfriend from another universe came over, I'd say fuck off. What the fuck do I care? My soulmate's right here. Go back to your soulmate. Please leave. He's from Viking stock. Ah. Excellent. I don't know what that means or what that was in relationship to. Oh, man. Savvy just North Starred you? Speaking of completely unrelated things, does Wistoria Wand and Sword come out today? I'm all caught up on the manga and the anime. Where is it? This is important to me, which means it's now important to all of you. Hannibal Grim, thank you so much for the 5. Behold, I has trail mix. Hey, yo, Savvy and buddies. I'm jealous. Trail mix is delicious. Here we go. Oh, wait, no, these are the chapters. I don't know when it comes out. Yeah, fuck you guys. Oh! No, these are just when the pages were made. Someone might correct me. Classroom streams when? You guys do not want me to be an educator. Could you imagine how terrifying it would be to suddenly be cut off from that? Everyone just grunting and squeaking, but then we invented spoken language. Dude, it's so fascinating. History is just fascinating. Here we go. Watch now. I don't actually... Oh! Yay! Episode 11! I'm so happy. Oh my God. Yes, bitch. Queen. I have something to watch in bed when I go lay down. It's only going to be 24 minutes. Dude, I'm sorry. 23... Oh, wait. Oh, that's right. It gets rid of the intro for me. It was an awesome episode. Oh, dude, I'm so stoked. Savvy and Aiden Paladin stream when? Do I know who that is? Cool shirt. Thank you. It's the Lion King shirt. It says Hakuna Matata. It's very cute. But yeah, so no, I love Wisteria. If you guys haven't seen it, it's pretty good. It's easy to catch up on, but they only release one chapter a month, and then we're getting one episode a week for the anime. It's very beautifully animated. I actually really fucking love it. I'd love to learn that style and to be able to animate like that, but I'm a long ways off from that. Oh man, we don't even know the language of most ancient people on Earth. It's true. And I can't even fathom what it would be like to not be able to communicate. Think of a time before language. You just point at stuff. Aiden would be dope. I don't know who we're talking about. There's so many languages and the first language is lost forever. I actually took Latin in high school. So some odd lore. I took sign language in middle school for a semester. And then during the latter time I was also in Texas. I had to take Spanish, and then I took sign language. And then in high school, I took Latin. I had 2 years of Latin, and Latin was by far the best thing to prepare me for life. I think that everybody should actually be forced to have at least 1 year of Latin, because even when you see words that you don't understand, you will understand what they could mean, because most words come from a Latin origin. Latin is so fucking good for people. So that got me through a lot of science classes, because I refused to study. I was a piece of shit my first 2 years of college. Odd lore for you, wouldn't that just be something normal? True. But yeah. So the sign language thing, though, is probably the more random thing, actually. I don't think I don't remember too much of it. I still remember like most of the alphabet and some basics, but alcohol got me through school. Very nice, Andrew. It got me through college too, I guess. My Latin comes from agri school. Yeah. People don't realize how much Latin that they learn. I almost took a college where you learn Hebrew and translate the Bible from a Hebrew language. Now that's cool. Aiden Paladin is a sociologist and monarchist. Does a lot of long form videos. She too is pale, twiggy, and sickly. Now that would be an interesting one. I'll have to look her up then. Our language is based on Latin. Yes. 2 years of French, and the only thing I know how to say is bonjour le pomme de fruits. I think I'm saying it maybe right. Dude, I wish if I could go back, I would take Japanese, French, and Chinese. And then I would keep trying to learn languages after that. I think language is so fucking beautiful. And the fact that there aren't words to translate for certain things, but like we have the concepts of them, like the concept of the word, I think that is one of the coolest fucking things. Like, for as much of gibberish as French might sound, it's fascinating. I love the way that that the words look and then the pronunciation of it. Because as somebody who doesn't speak French, of course it looks insane. But to a French person, like, obviously that's fucking normal. Our language is based off of shenanigans. Yeah, that fucking too. Omelette du fromage. Everybody knows a little French. If you watch Dexter's Laboratory, everybody knows a little French. One seminar of Spanish, pretty much forgot most of it. Can still count to 10 though. I know, like, very basic, but trying to speak it is a joke for me. Listen to Richard C. Hoagland. He used to consult for NASA. He predicted the Saturn hexagon before NASA found it. He talked about hyperdimensional physics connected to the ancient mystery religions. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some sort of feedback loop to history. And again, there's no science to base that off of. It sounds insane to say, but like, I don't know. The movie based off of a book, Arrival, I think it's called, where it's telling a story from basically the beginning and the end at the same time. The idea that language being cyclical and the way that she interpreted it and how it changed her ability to function in time was a fascinating concept. Now, I understand that that's sci-fi, but it kind of brings up well, why can't that necessarily be a concept to explore, you know? I don't know. There's a lot of crazy things out there. A lot of crazy concepts, a lot of crazy things. Arrival was amazing. It was a great time when I'd go randomly into a movie and encounter something like this. Yes. Charlie Sheen version or the new version? That's a joke, isn't it? And I don't understand it. Your favorite phrase. I'm not going to say it because I don't know what it means. Time traveling mutant bounty hunters. I don't know. Yes? Oh man, but yeah, that's kind of. Wow, we really got off topic today, didn't we? Maybe Mass Effect was into something with the Reapers and the 50,000 year cycle. Yeah, I see life because like humans, every choice that humans have made for the last, thousands of years have all been cyclical. Everything's happened in cycles. So the fact that, there is always a beginning and an end to something. And I liken life, I think, actually, no, the best representation for most of my views is basically an Ouroboros. If you don't know what an Ouroboros is, it is the image of a dragon or a snake eating its own tail. It's an endless cycle. I think it's depicted in several different types of mythology with various stories around it, but it's just basically meant to represent, the endless cycle of life and death and rebirth and that kind of thing. Off topic makes for a great stream. It really does. You would love Xenoblade Chronicles. Dude, Xenoblade's beautiful. You see it in a lot of games and anime. Oh, yes. The Wheel of Time continues. Yeah. So, you learned Ouroboros from Xenoblade. If you were a big Full Metal Alchemist fan, that was the first time that you probably saw the concept of an Ouroboros because of their homunculus symbolism. And of course, Full Metal Alchemist was a great starting point for a lot of people because they were like, oh, alchemy is actually like a real thing, not in the form of like transmuting stuff and like actually, turning wood into a chair just by drawing a couple of things. But the concepts of alchemy, if you ever went down the rabbit holes like I did, fascinating. I was way too young for all of that shit, but love that. You're an old nerd, so I learned about Mobius from Star Trek The Next Generation. Yes. Trekkies. You got introduced to actually a lot of concepts, too. British Sign Language, rude. Wait, what did I do? What did I do? Oh, man. I loved the gateway stuff into Full Metal Alchemist. Oh, my God, yes. I thought that was so fucking fascinating. Not a joke, Charlie Sheen made a version of The Arrival in the 90s. What? I'm going to have to look into that. I didn't know that. The best depiction of 5-dimension multiverse was Interstellar end scene in which he was going through all the different timelines and trying to find the right one, the right moment. Yes. That Interstellar fucked with me, man. I was introduced to it with a, hey, do you want to watch a movie about space? And I'm like, fuck yeah, I love space shit. And then, of course, who I'm watching with gets really fucking giddy because they've already fucking seen it. And I'm sitting there and they know what's coming. And I'm just like, fuck. Fucking goddamn it. So that fucked me up real bad. Actually, so my husband brought up a funny thing. This is sort of on the topic of getting fucked up very easily. So I'm a very emotional person. I'm very empathetic. I cry super fucking easy. When we're laying in bed at night, my husband will pull up TikToks and he tries to see how quickly I can cry sometimes. Because, like, he'll start playing something and, like, you just know from the first 5 seconds, it's gonna be some emotional story about a dude who's in his fucking 90s and he's just trying to find peace in the last, goddamn it, I'm gonna start crying. And he's trying to find peace in his last few fucking years, right? And so I just start sobbing my fucking eyes out. Damn it, I'm actually getting watery. And so my husband, he showed me these clips from this thing called the Golden Bachelor, the Golden Bachelorette. And I guess it's The Bachelor. You guys know that show where, like, a woman, the Bachelor or the Bachelorette, I don't know what the fuck the proper name is, but, the woman who gives the rose and chooses the man and then gets it's a big show about dating and finding love. Well, he showed me the Golden Age, the Golden Bachelor, and it's all these older people. And he's like, you should do live reactions to this so that way people can take bets how many times you cry. And so if that's something interesting to you guys, and you guys want to have bets for how often I fucking sob my eyes out at a show just because some old guy said something, that could be funny. But we know the cringe. Yes, that Savvy's gonna have a woman moment. I cannot. Yeah, my biology betrays me all the time. You just described 43 different shows. No, it's all The Bachelor, but it's like the golden Bachelor. I don't know. But it was very cute. I saw a few clips, so I might watch it, but then I'm just gonna sob my eyes out the entire time, and it's gonna be pretty pathetic. So, yeah. No, I very, very easily fucking cry. I'm actually very pathetic. Very, very, very pathetic. You show me a picture or just, I'll even start crying if something's too cute. I'll start crying if music is beautiful. I'll start crying if it's just one of those slow panoramas of a middle of nowhere place in Norway. I cry at everything. I'm like so easy to make cry. Pathetic is kind of cute, though. It's entertaining. It's very entertaining. If I have a couple days where I haven't cried, we consider that to be something off and that I've removed myself from reality. It's called piping the eyes. Oh, God. Hello, welcome. So I'm going to go clean my living room now. I hope that you have a good time doing it. I should probably do that at some point. I cry when I hear music that reminds me of the 90s. Miss those years. Dude, if I get too into a song that I listened to from my childhood, I will have those so vibrant, nostalgic flashbacks. And if I close my eyes, it'll feel like I'm actually there. And then I'll just start sobbing my eyes out. Quick sender links of pandas. No! Savvy, your room looks so clean right now. It's not. This is an illusion. I'm just pretending to have my shit together. And all the mess is over there. You can't see it, though. I cry when my banana gets soggy. Yeah. I bet Savvy and Kirsha and Pippa are going to have a live stream together at some point. That would be hilarious. I need to make a little VTuber model. I feel like, you know, if I'm going to hang out with Kirsha, I should have a VTuber model, you know? I do have two things that I've been drawing. One of them kind of looks like a Pokemon professor. If I could, I would love to try to mimic Ken Sugimori's art style. It will never be as good as, obviously, Ken Sugimori. But it would be cool to have a VTuber that kind of resembled that style a little bit. That's kind of more watercolor. So I love him, though. Now I will listen to songs. Yes. Your VTuber model should definitely include a chair. It will include orange socks, but it probably won't look like me. It'll probably be a Pokemon professor style character with big honking titties and heterochromia. So, we'll see. Oh, man. But yeah, I guess that's kind of, will you use the Dragon Age Failguard caricature creator to make it? God, no. No. Have you seen Jay's avatar? Jay has an avatar? He's never used it on a stream where I've been there if he's got a VTuber model. No socks, we want feet. Gotta have the socks, man. Savvymon. I could make a Pokemon version too. And JD, I do. Questions? Oh, man. Can you see my sweaty pits? No, thank God. Thank God. This is why I like oversized shirts. I'd love to see Jeremy and Ryan characters made from the Dragon Age character creator. They couldn't even make something fun, though. I feel like they're the type to make something fun, and they wouldn't. Make it a Waffy. I do have art of a humanized Waffy-chan that I drew. So I have a bunch of sketches that I need to do, but of course, like a dumb, this is what I end up doing. What? Oh, shit. Oh, you guys can't even see this. Thank God. I almost just leaked my alternate account. Where am I? Here I am. Anytime I try to do something right now, I just end up doodling this guy. All right? I know, like here's the funniest fucking shit. I know none of my followers follow me for my dude art. If people followed me for my art, it was for my lady art. Back when I was more heavily into NFTs and crypto, I posted some really fucking adult shit. There's an NFT I've got that is a woman making sweet hand gestures to her hairless field of dreams. You know, like people followed me for that. It's not true though. Oh, fuck! Fuck! Professor Sycamore! Fuck! He does look a little bit like Trudeau. I have to rethink my selection of twink now. Well, at least I still have Guzma. Thank you so much, Master Gawa, for the 5. BlazBlue is a 4-part fighting game and visual novel. Its story is amazingly deep and complex. Suffice to say, the dreams of a god are always realized. Ooh, that sounds interesting. I can't unsee it. I can't Okay, so look, all right. Okay, chat, listen. If I were to be one of those weirdos who wrote political fan fiction, I could understand the appeal to Justin Trudeau and Macron. All right? They look like the perfect fucking couple. They're both cute. I don't care if you think of me weird. I'm not like that. I don't ship them. I've read fan fiction of them, though, and we did it live. Or I made a video of it, all right? So look. Professor Sycamore. Fuck, he's soft-spoken too, because Justin Trudeau is also soft-spoken. I can't work. I can weasel my way. Justin Trudeau is French. How do I unsee this? I actually can't unsee this right now. You need to go back in time and try to explain the appeal of freaking Bill Clinton. I don't understand that. I think it's money. My sister in Christ. Yeah, I can't unsee it now. I actually can't. Justin Trudeau has never had long hair. Fuck, he dies. He dies. He has the floof. He has the long fucking, he dies. And it's wavy. I hate this. I hate all of you right now. I actually might start crying. Oh no. Oh no, chat. I'm so upset. I'm actually emotionally distraught right now. I'm leaving. I'm fucking leaving! Nah, I'm just kidding. Oh my god. Whatever. Whatever. God damn it. Can I get a side-by-side just for fucking tits and giggles? Because I think it's actually, it is actually a little, Jesus fucking Christ, look at him, look at him, look at him with the long hair, no! It's the Twinkpocalypse! Oh no! What the fuck is that word? Oh my god. It's not even that funny! Oh my god. Professor Sycamore can't grow facial hair, so it's fine. He's just got the little whiskers. Oh my god, Professor Sycamore's only got pubes on his face. It's fine. Twinkpocalypse! This is my own personal 9/11! Oh my fucking god! Oh my fucking god! I can't stop! It's so funny! It's so fucking funny! find that funny. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Oh. I think it's just time to go. I don't think I'm ever gonna recover from this one. Oh, this is like when Az found out that he was gay. How did he find out he was gay? Oh my god. Savvy died and went to Sycamore Heaven. Oh, fuck. Dude, I don't know. Oh, thank you, the Mystery 809, for the Canadian, too. Maybe thinking that Trudeau is Cuban might help. Man, now you're just making me think like Sycamore's fucking adopted. Oh. Think you wouldn't let this slide. Gotta watch out. Dude, I don't think that anybody's gonna get this joke. Just me crying over a twink. Oh, fuck. He looks... Okay, so if you actually... Justin... Am I gonna get Trudeau Castro? Like... I'm just saying, they actually really do look similar. They really fucking do. It is actually a little weird. It's like a nope. Oh, no. It's okay, guys. I still have Lysander. So nobody in the real world looks like Lysander. As long as I have my genocidal maniac, we're fine. Oh, now make him in Veilguard? You can't! Family often does. It really do. Oh, my God. As said, a woman in She-Hulk had a nice rack, only to find out later that it was a trans dude. This is why... Oh my god, this is why the makeup industry is so successful. You can't make anything look good in Veilguard. It's true. It's true. He was mortified. Any guy would be, yeah. I understand it. Look up the video. It's glorious. I'll have to look. As found out on FNT as well. Oh my god. Well, it's fine. I mean, we've learned that Craig is definitely... He may not be into dudes, but he is in... to Jake Gyllenhaal. All right, and I support that. That's great. Attempts 3. Savvy, thoughts on Professor Sada and Turo? I like them. She's fucking hot. Chad Daddy has great memes. I actually really like their story. I like that they abandoned their son. I think it adds a lot of meat and potatoes to his personality and kind of explains things. I think that the AI story is interesting, but overall, we still don't know too much about them. I feel like personality-wise, we have a lot more fleshed out concepts of like Kukui and Sycamore and Oak, obviously, because he's been around for so long. Professor Rowan is still kind of a little bit of a mystery. And then they didn't do too much with Birch or anything like that. But yeah, no, Sada and Tora are cool. I really had hoped that the DLC would kind of actually expand on them. Master Gawa, thank you so much for the 2. Can you call us chatty like Lucy Pyre does? I was about to make a really bad joke. I was just called Chat Daddy at this point. Wes Kukui, he was annoying. See, I like Kukui. I actually really, really like him. Wait, they're married? Who's married? Honestly, hoping that the DLC would do the same. Yeah. But, yeah, I think, honestly, probably. Chatty, no. I mean, that's cute, but that's Lucy's thing. I know about their son. In fact, I got to the point where you battle him, but he's too tough for me right now. You're just starting out? Lucy Pyre mentioned Day Ruined. Wait, why? Lucy's great. Chatty sounds nice. Chatty does sound nice, but that's Lucy's thing. The Paldean, the Paldean professor. Oh, yeah. They're married. They're supposed to be supposed to be, quote unquote. That's the implied thing, that they're married to a scientist and it's supposed to be the alternative, and everybody draws them as if they are in a relationship. I'm not so sold on it either. I'm not sure. I like what they did because it tries to make the versions. This is the first time that versions really, really felt different. I'm going to end up going into a 2-hour-long rant on this. We need a dedicated Pokemon stream. That's just it at this point. We need a dedicated day where I stream Pokemon and just spurg out about it once a week. What's your theory on it? I just think that they tried to make the versions feel more different to encourage people to actually buy 2 different games. I have both, but I play. Scarlet reigns supreme for me. Superior color, superior fruit symbol, superior professor, Sada, big sexy, even with the weird hair cones and all. Superior legendary, superior paradox Pokemon, mostly because it makes more sense that they're not robots. I don't like the idea of Pokemon being robots where they look too synthetically made. I can sort of understand some of the existing Pokemon that are robotic, but I can't get behind the idea of a whole ass Tyranitar built into a little mini robot. Savvy does a yaoi with dictators. Look, man, I'm not saying that I'd crack pair the crap out of Lysander and Getsis, but those are 2 very dictatory type people who both wanted genocide, and I think mashing them together in a room would be really great. All right, that's all I'm gonna say on that. And on that note, my tisms are done. I'm sweaty. I've cried now. Professor Sycamore has been ruined for me. Just look at this fucking picture. Look at his fucking hair. Look at this fucker's. I hate this. Copy. If he wasn't such a fuckwit, Justin Trudeau would actually be one of the cutest little fuckers ever. Look at his fucking hair, and then look at fucking Sycamore. I'm so sad. I'm actually sad. I'm devastated. I am distraught. I am struggling. Why did Trudeau have to turn out to be such a fuckwit? He's so cute. I don't care. I'll fucking say it. He's cute. I don't fucking care. Thank you for ruining him for me. I'm sweaty. I'm going to go shower. I'm going to go cry to my husband. My positive potato at least believes in me. I know he's got a cuck mask. Don't pay attention to that. Look at his hair. Look at his hair. We all know that that's chemicals. We all know that he's got surgery that's keeping his hairline in check. We all know that. It doesn't matter. Look at him. He's I don't care. Javi, nobody, the something, ... Thank you for the 199. Justin is zesty AF. Thank you. See, we can disavow his words and his dumb fuckery of Canada, but we can appreciate his hair. Holy shit. He's got good hair, all right? I don't give a shit. You guys, though, really fucked me up. Savvy, you're kind of gay. Wrong. I'm bisexual. Why cut myself off from 50% of the world? No, really, though. Enjoy everything. It's all fiction. It's all fantasy. Imagination is the best thing in the world. It really is. What programs would be good for translating a game? Oh, Jesus. There are resources for that. You can also actually find AI that will capture your screen essentially and will auto-translate for you. There is an open source project that I came across that somebody linked me because I was looking into that kind of thing before. And I'm sure if you just Googled live translate GitHub or something, it might actually pop up for you. But yes, anyway, I love you guys. Please have fun with the rest of your day. I'm going to go do anniversary stuff with my husband. Savvy is bipolar or bisexual. All women are bi. It just depends on which. I love you guys. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for all of the support. And I hope that you all had fun today and laughed. I promise I'll draw women soon. I promise. Oh, 7 to 9. We are waifu. Thank you for the 2. We can appreciate looks and disregard personality. Exactly. We're all shallow sacks of garbage here. God, that's a terrible message to end on. Oh, well.
Be careful what you ask for in life. When I wished upon a shooting star, I didn't expect to be taken so far.
dragons are easy to learn quick. Class change, max points, and charisma. This dungeon platforming is a damn enigma. What do you mean I need a